Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode, we declared war on basically everyone we could declare war on in the general area of France and environs. We are about to have our first major battle here in Paris against the army of Beauvais, which is the person that owns Paris. And it looks like the army from Dauphiné is going to be there as well, though I don't think these guys are actually allied in the same war, so... no, I'm pretty sure they will end up both fighting us at the same time. Anyway, we've landed 37,000 troops over here as well. Unfortunately, we're going to be over the supply limit with them in most of the intervening counties, so we'll just split them in half and send one around this way, probably to fight this army, and the other one can head in here. Okay, so let's see how this battle goes. Hopefully pretty well. We're crossing a river, but into plains. Gonna get there on the 9th. Dauphiné is gonna get out, but Beauvais is not, which is actually ideal. So we'll have a... maybe I read that the wrong way around, because we caught Dauphiné and not Beauvais. Either way, though, just fighting one of them is obviously much better than fighting both. Okay, so we're heading in here. We have twice their numbers. We'll definitely put characters in charge of this army, but we don't need the best characters. Oh, I guess we already had him. So maybe Beauvais is actually coming in to help. So is this guy. Well, I think we're probably going to be just fine here anyway. Let's keep an eye on it. So more enemy armies come in, but we still have the numbers advantage, so I think we're going to be fine. Should be worth a lot of war score as well, though I think it'll only be against whichever war Dauphiné is involved in, since they're in charge of the battle. Our Ecumenical Patriarch has given us bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning our Grand Domestic, the Duke of Carinthia, and his sexual preferences. Well, I don't think that's something that we care about. He's a pretty big fan, so we'll keep it to ourselves. More enemy troops coming into the meat grinder. And we won this battle down here, and actually took over a siege there, maybe? Which is pretty handy. And we won this battle, which got us 100% against this guy, which is the one that Dauphiné was in. So we can enforce our demands there. Gain another vassal, unfortunately. So I think we gained this guy. So we've declared at least one war in Liège. We may be able to actually create that at some point soon. For now, though, we're at our vassal limit again, unfortunately. Here, I think we'll pursue the retreating army. In fact, there's several retreating armies all heading in different directions. We are going to catch some of them, so I guess that will do. Alright, let's get our other armies doing something useful down here. Have another 15k. You can start heading north. Just go up here for now and we'll give you further orders later. And you can head up there too. Hey, our son is of legal age. He became Midas touched. Still arbitrary, unfortunately, and he picked up chaste as well last episode. But not a big deal, I think. Maybe we can get rid of arbitrary somehow. I think taking one of the stewardship focuses can get you the just trait. Probably not business focus, but rulership. I think that can get you just, so we can probably get rid of arbitrary at some point. Assuming that we actually do play as him, we need to get him married as well. So let's see if we can find somebody, preferably a genius. Really should have arranged this a couple of years ago so that we had a better choice of candidates, but that's okay. 24-year-old genius would be okay. Or 13 if we want to wait a few years. $34, $15. Okay, we can wait 1 year. That seems fine. Let's arrange this. Okay, we want a siege here. We are taking attrition here, unfortunately. Not very much, though. I think we'll be okay. And maybe we go and fight some of these armies to make sure that nothing gets out of hand here. Tithe is very nice, of course. Okay, that gets us 75% in that war. We'll go for another battle, which probably won't get us to 100, but we can hope. Oh, our despot of Lusitania has succeeded in conquering Aragon. Well, that does lower our number of vassals, so I guess I'm not too upset about it. That actually was worth 25%. So we can go ahead and end this. Gaining another vassal in the process. I suppose it's too much to hope for that this series of wars is going to allow us to create France. Up to 38%. I guess it's possible. I think a lot of this land up in the north here is not actually... Oh, some of it is. Okay. Yeah. We might get close, but I don't think we're going to do it. In this war, or this series of wars. Son was born to our brother. Okay. This is the brother that married the heir to Georgia. So we have a pretty large army from Surrey over here, which we perhaps should go and deal with. Let's send this 19k. Well, we'll go via this county, but not through here, because we'll take even more attrition than they're already taking. In fact, we'll split this one in half and spread out a bit. We have leaders in charge there, so that's fine. Oh, the Aztecs have just raised troops for some reason. Let's see what they're doing. Attacking in the Norman conquest of Ponthieu. Okay. Is that him, actually? No. Or is it? It looks like the same symbol. Anyway, we won't worry about it. Ooh, we have a dangerous faction. Okay. 73% for independence. Castile is in there, I see. And Ravenna. What is everyone so unhappy about? Nothing in particular. Our domain is still too big, of course. And we have been raising their levies. Let's see, I don't suppose we have a vassal duke or something in prison that we can release. We do have a lot of money, so we can afford to bribe people. We probably have honorary titles as well. Definitely make sure that Castile gets out. Illyricum I don't think is that powerful. Which king is this? Yes, Ravenna. Well, he wants 759 gold. That seems excessive. I think we'll send our Chancellor to work on him. And let's hope that getting Castile out will take care of the faction for the time being. Betrothed can marry. This is my heir and his genius wife. The cries of fighting men, the splatter of red blood, the clashing of weapons everywhere. You scream and shout in your dream, unaware of your surroundings, of who's your friend and who's your enemy, swinging your sword without regard, lost in your battle rage and the hellish terror that is battle. Gaining 1 prestige. Lost a siege over here to Bavaria. Okay. Well, we'll take care of them at some point. Let's send this 11k actually over in that direction. We'll put some leaders in charge. We'll use our slightly worse characters, since I think we have our best ones in this army that's about to fight Surrey. We had a son born in the purple. He's agile. And we can gain prestige, or we can gain gold on our heir's marriage here. We don't really need the prestige. We'll just take gold. And we'll send this army up there to start sieging. Surrey has forgotten to appoint any generals in their army, so this should be pretty easy. In fact, the one flank that has a leader surrendered first. So maybe not appointing leaders was the right decision. So we'll follow you over there. Then we'll head, I suppose, up here. But don't march through our other army, please. We've engaged Bavaria over here too. Which also went just fine. Up to 33% against them. We should be able to assault this back pretty quickly. And they have a holding in here, so I guess we'll siege that. And we lost a siege up here because we apparently have a holding. Okay. Our vassal despots of Maghreb and Lusitania are fighting each other. I'm assuming that's a de jure thing over the land that Portugal has down here in Maghreb. Portugal, aka Lusitania. More vassals fighting each other in Greece. We definitely don't want these armies stacked on top of each other here. That's a bad move. Send one of you over here. Hopefully before too many more people die of attrition. One a siege. More troops coming across from England, but no sizable armies yet. Need to appoint a new Grand Domestic. I guess will be this guy. And who will be our new commander? I suppose you. So our factions are under control. I assume Castile left. So it's down to 57%, which is not great, but we are working on Ravenna's opinion as well. So hopefully they will leave at some point. Morea and Italy is in this faction too. Ravenna isn't even in the Crown Authority faction. But the Independence one is more dangerous anyway, so better to focus on that one. Alright, Carinthia has created a kingdom title, Lorraine, up here, and made it his primary title for some reason. I guess I'm okay with that. Okay, we get another siege over here. I guess that was part of this war because we've just gone up to 99%. Hopefully they'll just give up. One of the eunuchs at the imperial court has distinguished himself and caught the attention of your advisors, though they are usually of the jealous kind and loath to admit redeeming qualities in others. Even they cannot deny the promise of this young man. Yeah, we'll fetch a eunuch before us. We can tell there's a keen intelligence behind his eyes. Despite his few years, he has already won renown for his skill at intrigue. Okay. I'm sure he's very talented. And they do surrender, we'll accept. That was here. Alright, so I'm assuming that we do not have the rest of this duchy. Okay, we want to siege there. Well, lots more things being usurped by our King of Lusitania. Are we actually even in charge of this siege? We are, apparently. Okay, good. There are a lot of neutral armies on top of us there. But if we're in charge, then that's just fine. This army we should move somewhere else since it's not doing any good there anymore. Guess we'll send it around here and fight these people. With our best commanders in charge. More sieges. Alright, we have 11,000 men here from Northumberland. Alright, which war are you in? I don't think we're attacking Northumberland directly. They're in our war against this guy. Here, I see. So they're probably going to come after this army, but that's large enough to take them, so... Not too worried about that at the moment. Oh, I should be worried about this, though. So 18,000 men from Norfolk. There were also neutral armies from Toulouse. No, we're just fighting the Norfolk army, it looks like. Let's see, we don't really have reinforcements close by. So we'll just have to send this 13k and hope they can get there in time. Don't suppose we have an organizer, maybe? We don't. We'll put our best commanders in charge of this army, though. Since we probably don't have any here. And let's hope we can make good time. We did win a battle down here in the meantime, which is good. We're actually doing okay in this battle, despite our lack of commanders and inferior numbers. So hopefully we'll hold out until the reinforcements arrive. And we want a siege down here. Alright, only another week or so to hold out. And we did, so we're slightly favoured in terms of numbers right now, which should be enough to give us the victory. After we take a quick break from the battle for the annual autosave. Yep, looking pretty good there. Hopefully this will be worth enough war score for us to end one of these wars right now. It was worth 100 all by itself, so... I guess it didn't actually give us 100% in whichever war that was. Oh well. We probably have lost some war score from ticking war score or something. But we'll follow the retreating army. We are out of time for this episode though, so we'll have to leave it here for now and continue and hopefully finish at least some of these in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.